Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Akron's hottest podcast, 330 to go, coming to you live from Lock 3 in downtown Akron, Ohio, where tonight we're bringing to you live our Oktoberfest Festival. Prost, everybody. Prost. But tonight is a special night, right? Because we're also teaming up with the Hop and the Bean. So without further ado, I'd like to bring on, let's get a big round of applause for Mr. Buzz Andrews.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Like Hank just said, we are down here live at Lock 3 for the Oktoberfest Akron style. And so if you don't know much about Oktoberfest or the Hop and the Bean, there's a strong connection on the hop end with the breweries, right, and the beer drinking, because right around this time of the year, you go to any brew pub, any Ignite or Block 15 or Real Docks or any of these places that we have been or about to be, and they'll have their Oktoberfest beer that they've brewed exactly for this type of celebration, this type of year, which started way out in Munich and earlier in the year, actually. I believe it starts in September. But we're going to learn a little bit more about the history. I'm not up to date or just, my history isn't great on that, but I do know it's been around for centuries. And we're going to learn a little bit more about it. Hoffer House is here from Cleveland, which is a international known brewery that kind of does some amazing things. We're hoping to hop up, I should say, to the Cleveland spot. Thirsty Dog is here as well. The Pierogi lady is here. We have the gentlemen in their lederhosens and the females and whatever the Oktoberfest dresses are called. They're dancing and the polka is going. And so we're just here to capture it all and kind of experience what a Oktoberfest is Akron style down here in Lock 3. So we invite you to go on this journey with us. And so let's go. You ready, Hank?
I'm ready. So, folks, we got a special treat for you right now. So, Hofbräu House in Cleveland, right? So, traditionally, we usually only bring you 330 area folks, but in this scenario, we're bringing you someone from Cleveland. So, right now, on cam live from Cleveland. First of all, let's take a look at their tent that they got set up right now.
Going on here.
All right, so they've got all kinds of fun goodies, and it looks like some fantastic food set up. All right, so once again, folks, this is going to be going on tonight until about roughly.
Are these hats?
Roughly 10 o'clock tonight.
Okay.
These are hats, yeah. So 10 o'clock tonight, you can stop on down to the Oktoberfest, okay? But it's also going on all day tomorrow, so make sure you stop out. If you don't come out tonight, make sure you stop out tomorrow. But right now, live, we're going to bring Tim out on camera. Tim is one of the directors of business development for the Hofbräu House up in Cleveland. So everybody give a big round of applause for Tim, everybody.
Hey, how's it going, Tim?
Excellent. How are you?
Oh, doing well. Just getting in the Oktoberfest
The little Chardon spirit going on?
Right.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I'm trying to figure out my vocal moves. I'm not really up to date on those.
These guys will get you going.
Right, yeah. I'm going to take some notes. But, I was commenting a little bit about kind of the history of Hofbräu House and Oktoberfest in general, because we cover a lot of the breweries.
Sure.
And most every local brewery has their Oktoberfest on draft right now.
Right.
They've brewed it for this time of the year.
Right.
Maybe you could give us a little bit of that history about Oktoberfest and Hofbräu House in general, and what that is.
Well, the Hofbräu House itself was started by the Bavarian government in Munich. And originally, there was a time frame in the 1500s where the Bavarian government kind of wanted to control a little bit of the crop usage. And there was some concern with what people were making beer out of. So they instituted one of the first food laws in the world. It was called the Reinheitsgebot, which was known as the Bavarian Purity Law. And so they said at the time that beer could only be manufactured with 3 ingredients, and that was water, hops, and barley.
Okay.
Now they made an addendum to that recipe about 250 years later. They added yeast, but that law still carries the 4 ingredients. And then the Bavarian government quickly instituted a brewery that they called the Hofbräu House, and they marketed and trademarked a few different beers that you could only buy through the Bavarian government for a couple hundred years.
Wow.
So they kind of created a little bit of a monopoly for themselves. And that was actually the institution of the Hofbrauhaus.
Okay.
And it sits on the same location within 100 yards of its original location in Munich. Over the last 550 years. It was destroyed in World War II, and they resurrected the building again, but it's within 100 yards of its original location. And we're a franchise of that organization.
Okay.
So all of the beer that we make at the Hofbrauhaus downtown, we do brew all of our own beer, with the exception that we bring in a Crispin cider, which is a gluten-free beer, just to make sure that we have something like that on hand.
Absolutely.
But everything else follows the Reinheitsgebot. Everything that we make only has 4 ingredients.
Yeah.
So all of the flavors that you get, even if you have like a good Hefeweizen, which has that orange top to it and maybe a clovey undertone, all of that's done with the hops and barley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing's ever added to it but those ingredients.
Wow, interesting. Yeah, I knew about the Bavarian law, but I didn't know like the history about it with the government and everything. That's
the celebrations kind of changed a little bit. I mean, once the
about
Bavarian government, we had a monarch who wanted to celebrate a wedding, and they created a week-long celebration with dog races and festivals and food and beer, and that was really the beginning of Oktoberfest.
Okay.
But it was from the same institution. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And so, I've been wanting to go to the Opera House. I mean, I'm an Akron boy, and I live in Highland Square, but so it's not too much of an excuse that I haven't been up there yet. But I've always wanted to go.
You got to make a trip.
Yeah.
You got to make a few trips. Once you get up there, you'll come back.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, it's kind of like Oktoberfest there every day, right?
That's the idea, right?
Yeah.
Especially, we have a 450-person beer hall, all long wooden tables. Everybody sits together communally. We have a stage in front. We have live music 6 nights a week. We are kind of mixing up the music a little bit now. It was all polka prior to, but right now we're doing a little bit of singer-songwriter stuff early in the week. We're doing a little more contemporary music on the weekends, but still mixed with polka throughout.
Yeah.
We have a very large building, so we have our beer garden, and we're attached to a historic club in Cleveland, which is known as the Hermit Club, and that's a performing arts club that opened in 1924. And that was on the existing site when we actually built the Hofbrauhaus and attached to it. Okay. So we have kind of an interesting tie-in with kind of the old world Munich and the Hofbrauhaus and the Bavarian Festival for celebration in front, and kind of a little bit of Cleveland history in the back. And right behind us is the Playhouse Square district.
Okay.
So if you're going to see a play downtown, the Playhouse Square parking garage is right across the street from us. It's a great place to come in and have a liter of beer.
Yeah.
And then you can take the tunnel over to the back of the theaters, and we have the largest theater district in the country between New York and Los Angeles. So.
And these are the liters, right?
These are liters.
The liters right here. Yeah.
That's 33.8 ounces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I
thought.
thought.
Our halves about 17.4.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys also have do you brew other beers as well, right? So
Oh yeah. I mean, we always have Hefeweizen, we always have Dunkel, we always have Pilsner, we always have Premium. That we always keep those in house.
Okay.
We do a keg tapping once a month. It's the first Wednesday of every month.
Okay.
And we do a seasonal beer.
Oh, nice.
And then if we have a beer that we've held on a little bit longer, it was a popular brew, we might have 2 or 3 more there in the mix.
Yeah.
So we're always in the process of brewing and making and keg tapping and having a celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the actual the hammer keg
We
tapping.
bring out the barrel and somebody taps the barrel, and if you're a Stein Club member or you're there for the tapping, you'll get a free half liter of beer because everybody brings a glass up and they take it right out of the keg. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
People are all standing on the benches, dancing to polka music and having a good time. So
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Capture. That's what I want to capture for the Hop and the Bean when we go there.
Oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
I've been wanting to get myself a Lederhosen to wear.
Yeah. Well, I can get you some.
Okay. All right.
So Tim, tell us about the food offerings.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, it's all traditional German food. I mean, we have the 2 main roasts in Bavaria are what's called Sauerbraten, which is a beef roast, but it's cooked in kind of a clovey mixture. Schweinbraten, which is a pork roast. That's what we brought with us today. It's a slow roast Munich pork roast that's cooked in a beer gravy with a little vegetable mixture. We serve it with sauerkraut.
Okay.
You find a lot of kind of niche-y. We serve Haxen at the Hofbrauhaus, which is a dish you don't find very many places. It's kind of a slow roasted pork roast. It's crunchy on the outside, but fall off the bone tender on the inside. It's a bone-in pork roast.
Okay.
They serve it with mashed potatoes and bread dumplings. We are the only place that I know in Northeast Ohio to get Weisswurst, which is a specialty Bavarian white sausage that we serve with pretzel. So it's a very very wide menu, as well as we try to intersperse with, some classic American favorites too, so that if you don't find something on the menu there, you're looking for something a little bit more familiar to you can find that as well.
Sure. Yeah. You have of course, like the big German-style Oktoberfest pretzels as well.
Oh yeah, we have the large pretzels, and then the pretzels we brought today are a smaller version of a Bavarian pretzel. Hey Kate, can you show us the pretzels over there? These are the smaller version of the Bavarian pretzels. The other ones that we have at the house are about 3 times that size.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. There it is, folks.
There it is.
Classic Bavarian
huge
pretzel right there.
It's huge.
And that's the small one, right?
That's the small one. If you get a basket, you get 3 of those.
Oh, nice.
You get the big pretzel, it's just a huge pretzel. Yeah.
And how long are you guys here? Just today or tomorrow?
Today and tomorrow.
Okay.
And if you guys are coming up to the Hopper House, particularly on the weekends, I would make a reservation.
Okay.
Because we'll go on an hour and a half wait sometimes, and it gets kind of congested with people coming in and out. People like to hang out and party, and so turning those tables sometimes might take a minute. Yeah. But you could go online and go to Rezo and book a reservation online, or you can call us and we'll book a reservation for you at the house.
Okay.
216-237-BEER, downtown.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, Tim, we thank you so much for allowing us to be on. We'll be back for some food when we're done filming.
Yeah.
Okay?
I definitely will.
Awesome.
Anything else that you want people to know about the Hopper House in Cleveland?
Just that it's a blast. What we try to do is to provide a place where people can culturally get together, enjoy a great meal and a great beer, and just forget about everything else for a little while.
Have a little fun.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. I love it. I'm excited to come.
Awesome.
We'll be in
Thank you
contact.
very much.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks for
All right,
talking
Tim.
with us.
Thank you, Tim.
So we're gonna go on here.
Buzz, I'm following you.
Okay, maybe we'll get you want to get a shot of the food, just kind of. I know we don't have smell-o-vision, but if we did, you would be getting this whole German.
Here we go.
Oh wow!
We got the pretzels right there.
Wow! I'm telling you right now,
we got
the smell-o-vision needs to be a real thing.
Right, smell-o-vision.
That's beautiful. If food can be beautiful,
what is that,
that's
potential?
beautiful.
So this is slow roasted pork, typically served with sauerkraut. So
Okay. Excellent.
All right.
We'll be back.
We will be back. All right.
All right, let's head over this way.
So we're gonna kind of circle around here. There's not a lot of vendors, but it's kind of just a wide open party. With we have the Oktoberfest. Well, they were. The dancers aren't there right now. I think it's the
harpsichord is awesome.
Yes, yeah.
With the Hofbrau House.
Oh wow.
Oh, they're there.
I think it's the we have the pierogi lady coming up, an Akron legend, right?
That's right.
I think she's is she Akron centric?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask.
Okay, all right.
That's why we do this, right?
Yeah, right. So
because I always see her at Taste of Akron.
I see her all the time, all around.
Right, so here we go.
Yeah.
Pierogi lady.
It's
All
a
right.
pierogi
Here's the
lady.
sign.
Beautiful.
some more.
Smells lovely.
It's mypierogilady.com. Okay, right there. All right, you're up.
We're going to see if we can grab a word with some of the fine pierogi lady folks. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing well.
Buzz, can she come out front?
Yeah, do you mind stepping out real quick with us? Have a chat with us, whoever, either one of you.
Well,
or both of you, if
let
you'd
me
like.
Let me get the menu.
Yeah, we'll get out of the way in case we have a little line, but...
Get the menu. Pierogies, potato cheddar bacon, potato cheddar jalapeno, sauerkraut pierogies. Yummy on top of yummy on top of yummy. All right.
He's partly on as well. They can hear him. That's why, if you're wondering why he's talking. But
all right, go ahead.
Thanks
Go
for
ahead.
joining us on the Hop and the Bean. We are kind of taking a walk through this adventure of the Oktoberfest and seeing what's here. So you're part of the pierogi lady. Tell us a little bit about what that is and where you guys are based out of. And
She's based out of Akron.
I thought so.
Yeah, she's got a kitchen down there. She makes over 150 flavors. She's got a little bit of all of the things. I don't know.
Okay.
She got paprikash and haluski.
Okay.
Oh, look, she's even giving you
Okay,
some
so I think
food.
we have
what is that?
live
What is that?
sample.
Yeah.
All right, you
Uh-oh.
keep talking, and I will. You can tell me what I'm trying here.
She's holding something.
So-
He's holding something. Buzz
Switch
is about
sides
to,
here.
Buzz is getting nibbles.
Okay.
Red stuff is the chicken paprikash. You want me to hold that?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you this.
All right.
You run the show for a minute. Okay?
right.
You're in charge.
All right, so we got the chicken paprikash.
Okay.
It's like paprika and chicken and spatzels with a sour cream, creamy deliciousness.
Okay.
Good, right? Pretty delicious.
What is that now?
That's the chicken paprikash.
Okay.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's not too spicy,
Yeah.
but it's got a little flavor to it, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know what flavor pierogies she gave you, but whatever they are, they're delicious.
What kind of pierogies did you get? Oh, potato cheddar.
Potato cheddar with some onions on top.
And they're not like the little ones you get out of a box.
No, these are all handmade in her kitchen.
Handmade.
Yeah.
Are they caramelized?
Yes, the onions are caramelized. The pierogies are fried.
I'm getting mad over here because I'm not able to eat, and you're.
So good, right? Taste the real potatoes in there.
Who's this? First
This
of all,
is my best friend.
What's your name?
My name's Miranda. This is Ariel.
Miranda, Ariel. Okay, nice to meet you guys.
Tell us kind of what you guys do is so you can travel around on staff.
Yeah, what we do is we're mobile, so we go tons of different places.
Okay.
We do the Cleveland Flea, we do the Cleveland Flea, we do the Winter Flea, we do the Cleveland Bazaar. We do a lot of events, like we've been doing a lot of Oktoberfest. We were at the Cleveland Oktoberfest, the Cuyahoga Falls Oktoberfest. We're here tonight. We were also at the Ohio Mart at Stan Hewitt. We'll be there this weekend as well. So yeah, we're pretty mobile, but we also do a lot of distribution. So we're in Acme and Heinen's in their freezer section. You can also find us at Nature's Oasis up in Cleveland. We are also at the Hartville Meat, Food, and Sea Market. There's a freezer in there that has a bunch of our pierogies. She has over 150 different flavors. And
150 flavors
150 flavors of pierogies. We go anywhere from breakfast.
Hold on. What's your favorite?
I like,
Allowed to have a favorite?
yeah, but I like, I like French onion. I like the mini buffalo. I like the chorizo and cheese. I like sausage and sauerkraut. But we also have sausage, egg, and cheese. We have apple. We have blueberry. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. We do some dessert pierogies. But yeah,
Where do you live?
the kitchen is in Akron.
Okay.
But yeah, they're handmade every single day.
Okay.
It's delicious. You can get them if you go online, any social media website on there, or you can email us. You can find that email. There might be a business card right over there. Yeah. But but when we're at events, we do chicken paprikash, we do halushki. Yeah, we also have a vegan option or a vegetarian option for the paprikash. It's the portobello paprikash. We have gluten-free options for pierogies that you can order. We have vegetarian options, vegan options, and then of course your regular potato and cheddar. But yeah.
Tell us maybe a little bit about. So do you help the process of making them yourselves?
Yeah, actually, I'm family.
Okay.
That's the pierogi lady. Yes, this is the pierogi lady. This is Autumn.
I thought it was an Akron legend.
Yes, she is. This is the one and only pierogi lady.
She
So
doesn't want to be on.
she is not the POC. We are not from Parma. We're not from Richfield. We are from Akron, Ohio.
Right.
But we're
So my question, you help?
absolutely. I go inside.
What goes into that?
Well, in the shop, there's, we have our lineup of the women getting the ingredients that are ready for the pierogies, for the what's in them, and then there's the process of, the girls making them and what flavor they'll be doing that day. We pre-boil them, so you don't have to worry about boiling them. And then they can come frozen or hot. But other than that, we make a ton a day, and then we package them and get them ready to go out. They come 6 in a pack. Unless they're mini, then there's 12.
The question I have is the paprikash. I've never had paprikash that wasn't on the bone.
Yeah.
So you guys clean that all off? How's it? Is that a bad question?
Well, it's white meat.
You know what I mean? I've never had paprikash that wasn't on the chicken. So
He's never had paprikash that wasn't on the bone.
We stew it and take it off of the bone.
that's kind of what I guess. So in other words, there's a lot more love in that process.
Absolutely. There's a lot more love in everything that we make. Everything that is made, it's a process that we all love to do. And you have a hearty meal that you're going to enjoy, and you won't leave unhappy, I can tell you that much.
Buzz is smiling.
I know, he can. It's delicious. And normally they come...
I've never had it like that.
It's delicious. And if you mix it with the halushki, it's even better. And the caramelized onions and sour cream is like a go-to with pierogies.
You know what? You guys do non-food related question, but I'm not your shirt. You have like T-shirts?
Yes, we sell our T-shirts. She has actually a couple different styles that you can choose from. We have hoodies. We have I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dickies, like the Dickies Workman brand, like men's shirts. Yeah, and they have the big emblem on the back. We also have a black T-shirt, and then we have her shirt. I didn't want to like lift up my hoodie, but we have that shirt. We have that shirt.
Just eat it, Hank. Just eat it.
Eat it, Hank.
All right,
Shove it in there. Some people think it's finger food, which I don't doubt. You can just grab it and eat it.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, well, it's thick enough, and it's like.
Right, it stays together in a sense. Right.
Yeah.
Right, which is what the best part of the potato is in it,
What-
you know?
what-
Right, there you go.
Which flavor is this?
Potato cheddar.
Pierogies.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
You should try the Thanksgiving dinner. That is a popular. It's literally like Thanksgiving dinner in your mouth.
That is my wife's favorite meal. It's like Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
And she
it's
loves
delicious.
pierogies.
Yes, so there you go.
How do you get
Perfect.
this?
Online, or you can find us at any local event that we might be
Order
at.
them online,
Yeah.
and then you just come to the shop in Cleveland, or
We're in Akron.
Yeah.
It's okay, but if you want, like if you know that we're going to be at an event, you can email us what you would like to have, and we'll have your name on it, and it'll be waiting for you in our freezer when at the event we would be at.
Interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're here to help you guys and make it as easy as possible to get the best food that you'll ever find. You know?
Right, the best pierogies. that
Right,
you're gonna
the
get.
best pierogies that you're ever gonna
that's
get.
probably the best pierogi I've ever had.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I had a
It's
friend-
all because of her.
Yeah, I had a friend from Chicago at the Pork Tracker.
Yeah.
And he loved it.
Yeah, we were at the Porch Wrecker. Yeah. Yes, we were.
All right, we're gonna get out of you guys' hair.
Oh, that's all right. Thank you
Yes.
so much for stopping by.
No, thank you for allowing us to pick your brain, and
Oh, no, absolutely.
I will be contacting you guys. I would love to wear one of your shirts on our show.
Absolutely. We'll be in touch.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
thank you so
Yeah.
Hey, finish the paprikash. You cannot not eat that.
What's that?
No, hold on. I'll talk about something. Finish the paprikash.
All right.
You got to eat the paprikash. Just go over there. Go over there and eat it. Go. All right. So, once again, folks, we're here live, downtown Akron, Lock 3, and we are covering Oktoberfest. As you can see, Buzz has been given a special treat right now, and he's got to finish it up, right? So, we got some really, really, really good paprikash. We got some, we got a fantastic pierogi. We ate the potato cheddar pierogies, and they also had, I believe it was, is it halushki? Halushki, right? Halushki? Halushki. So halushki is a cabbage and spatzel, which they gave us some of that too. So I'm gonna continue to talk about nothing while Buzz finishes up that paprikash, because it would be an absolute American crime if he didn't get a chance to eat that. So, all right, you good? You good? I love the fact that they take it off the bone, man. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. So, the Polska platter, folks, is $12 here with the pierogi lady, or it's $6 with 3 pierogies, right? So you get three pierogies for $6. So it's kind of the same deal Arby's is running right now. I think it's 2 for $6 for them, but they get 3 for $6 here with the pierogi lady. So you got potato cheddar bacon, potato cheddar jalapeno, and a sauerkraut pierogi. These are available not only the rest of the night until 10 o'clock tonight, but also available all day tomorrow. So make sure you stop out to Oktoberfest right here at Lock 3. Check it out, everybody. Once again, the Polska platter is 2 pierogies, chicken paprikash, haluski, and German potato salad, all part of the platter. Right now, Buzz is finishing up his paprikash, and I'm handing him back the microphone. So here we go. We're going to move on.
All right.
Dude.
Thank you guys so much.
Tell me that wasn't good.
The haluski, pierogies. I feel like I just need my Lederhosen and an Oktoberfest beer, and I'll be halfway German.
All right.
Maybe I am.
I'm following you.
But yeah, that was.
There we go.
If you never had haluski, you need to try the Pierogi Ladies haluski.
All right.
Quite tasty. Anyways, we are approaching
Here we go to the next sound.
a key component
Let's say hi to the sound guys.
to
Right? Say hi to the sound guys.
Oktoberfest. But first, we're going to stop the sound, guys.
Sound guys. Good job, sound
Keep it
guys.
up.
You do what you do. Good job, man.
The guys that no one knows are there until something goes wrong.
Good job.
Keep
guys.
doing what you're doing.
All right. Moving on.
So, like I was saying, a key component to any Oktoberfest, the beer.
The beer.
So we are approaching. We have the Thirsty Dog.
The Thirsty Dog.
Yes, we have the Hopper House, and they have a multitude of a few different beers. I think Thirsty Dog has their Barktoberfest, but also some of their other beers as well, like I think one of their IPAs and one of their Pilsners, their first Pilsners that they ever brewed as well, that is available. So we're going to check that out momentarily.
Is there somebody that you want to talk
Sneak by it real quick. Oh no, you're fine. What do you mind giving a word with us? We are.
You're live, baby.
We're
You're
live right now. We are the Hop and the Bean, a show. We have a podcast, and we go live as well. And we're kind of here tonight, just covering the event and covering Akron's Oktoberfest.
Say hi to Akron right
So
now.
yeah, say hi to Akron and in Cleveland as well. But what are you drinking today?
The Barktoberfest.
Yeah, how is it?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I enjoy it, yeah.
Okay. Are you a craft beer fan?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. What have you been drinking lately?
I like West Coast IPAs.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
So kind of more of the that kind of more pungent, hoppy flavor opposed to the New England style that's so popular right now.
Yeah.
Right?
I like the more citrus type flavors.
Yep. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Are you from around the area?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Talmadge, Ohio, and then my parents actually live in Uniontown, but I live in Ypsilanti, Michigan right now.
Okay. All right. Well, exciting time to be around this area, right? I mean, Michigan's got some good, being Michigan for what it is, right? Ohio State rivals, but we won't talk about that.
No.
Great. When it comes to beer, what I love is it unites everybody, right? And it's a great time right now to be around craft beer and kind of in on that, so especially around here. So thanks for having a word with us, and cheers, Prost, whatever they say.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
All right, so like I said, we're going to kind of come over here and check to see what we have on draft here. And so as a volunteer here, with the, do you know what you're serving here, the beers and everything? You're live right now on with Akron.
Oh, okay.
And so,
I'm a lot 3 worker.
You're a Lock 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a craft beer fan yourself?
No.
No? So you're not sampling any of the products
I'm just serving.
before you serve them, like you don't.
No, I'm not. No.
You're not
I do
checking.
want to try that blood orange though.
You're not checking the beer to make sure it's okay before you serve it.
I don't know what they tasting for.
Well, I mean, who knows? The beer can go bad. You never
I
know.
do want to try that blood orange.
Okay. Well, you let me know. Okay. How's it going, guys? So you're live now, right now with the Hop and the Bean. We we're checking out Oktoberfest and the event as well, and just checking with the vendors and different, the beer and the food and everything that we got going. So I think I need to get a traditional Oktoberfest style. That's what I gotta do. What do you recommend that
I recommend the Man's Best Friend. It's the first Pilsner that we've done in a long time. Babied the beer, and Classic other beers is our lab lager.
Okay. All right. I'll try it. Let's do it.
Try it?
Yeah.
Is this where I narrate quietly in the background? So, folks, here we are. Buzz is on the approach. Right now, he's preparing to buy an Oktoberfest beer. What's the name of the beer, Buzz? Let us know.
Man's Best Friend, which is a Pilsner from, thank you, from Thirsty Dog, right?
So-
you want to tell us a little bit about it?
So classic German Pilsner. I can't remember the name of the yeast strain off the top of my head. Noble hops. We babied it, just a single batch, about 13 barrels.
Okay.
And this is it.
Yeah. Oh, so you're not going to make any more?
As far as I know, we did have a beer before named Man's Best Friend. Honestly, I think it's a pretty good name.
Yeah.
It's the perfect man's best friend after you mow the lawn type beer.
Yeah.
Tell us about it, Buzz.
More full than like what people would think when they hear the word Pilsner.
Right, yeah. I think that's the other thing that we're trying to do with it is try to make a beer that has that full flavor. It is also dry hopped, which a lot of people like, we want a dry hop Pilsner. All right, well, we dry hopped one. I think you get a little more aromatics out of it.
Yeah.
But in a sense, it's not what people are expecting of a full body hop beer.
Right.
Also, I love it, but we did one before named Man's Best Friend, and I like bringing it back.
Yeah, right. What was the other one for?
I think it was another Pilsner. It was just in the list.
Yeah. So, what else did you guys bring as Thirsty Dog today?
So we brought our traditional whip of wheat, Lab Lager, Bloodhound Orange. That's been a huge hit for us this year, big seller.
Yeah.
And then Oktoberfest.
Okay. Yeah. And so your Oktoberfest is your
Oktoberfest beer. And I really like it. I really think it's one of the better Oktoberfest in the market. Not to toot our own horn.
No, I would agree with that. For years, it's been my favorite.
Right.
I mean, I have some friends that's the only Oktoberfest they get this time of the year. Awesome. And so, quickly, just as before we don't have anybody lined up, but I don't want to be anybody's way, but you guys, Thirsty Dog just opened up not too long ago a separate location, right?
Yeah, up at the East Bank Flats, and then we also opened a tap house up down the road on Grant Street.
Yeah, the tap house, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, but the East Bank and the Flats as well.
Yeah.
How are those going?
So we're not brewing yet up at the East Bank. Everything I've heard is very good up there. Doing pretty good business. Summer went well. As far as I know, we're setting up beer up there every day. And food's been going good. Brewing, we're just waiting to get up and running. Right now, we're just Christmas. Trying to get our staff up there and brewing has just been a struggle for us.
So hold on. Since you brought it up, Christmas.
Right.
I'm very excited about something you guys are doing. You finally have available the Bourbon Barrel Christmas Ale in 12-ounce bottles, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we did that last year as well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we did. Last year was the first year we did it.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was one of the biggest things is you don't want to go out and buy like a big, it was 1.5 Magnum champagne bottle.
Right,
which is still cool.
Right.
But it's $50 versus,
and you better have some people with you, yeah.
Right, yeah. And you will get slammered off of a 1.5 by yourself.
It's the big boy, yeah.
And that was always fun to do. We would bottle that on Saturdays, hand bottle it.
Okay.
And that's pretty much like an extra day for the staff. Just a fun time.
Yeah. I'm excited. I did try it though. Somebody had it at some point.
Yeah.
And I was able to try it, and I loved it. And so I was just disappointed. I was like, it's not every day that I go to the store and buy a $70 bottle of beer, but. So I'm so excited that I can get it.
I do know that our Christmas Barrel Age is going to be released a little earlier this year.
Okay.
We're looking to package it next week.
Oh, wow.
And then I think in the next couple weeks get it out on the market.
So will that be available in stores?
Yes, everywhere in stores, packaged at the tap house.
Yeah. Nice. On draft at all?
Yes, as well.
Nice. That's awesome. That's probably one of my most anticipated beers beers this Christmas, because the Christmas beers they can all start to taste the same, right? But
Right.
yeah. So cool. Well, what was your name?
Kyle.
Kyle, thank you so much
Thank
for
you guys.
having a word with us, and hopefully we'll be down to visit you guys sometime.
So what's your favorite coffee you're drinking?
My favorite coffee?
Yeah.
I just had at Corner Cup Coffee last night just their regular house medium, but I live right by Akron Coffee Roasters, and all their Ethiopians are phenomenal. I love them. I just had a Peru by them. It was like the cover had like a book of kids' faces. Anything Akron Coffee Roasters is putting out right now is phenomenal. Really good.
Yeah, Ben Tree's my jam for days.
Yes, the PB&J.
PB&J and Black Squirrel are...
Yes. No, I'm with you. Cool. Yeah, well, check us
guys.
out. All right. Thanks, man. So awesome. Thirsty Dog in the house. We're gonna go ahead and head down this way if we can venture and fight our way through the crowd's getting a little excited, as you might be able to. Those are some great moves you got going.
Oh, thank you so much.
We caught those live.
I'm glad.
All of Akron is watching.
Thank God.
Are those German traditional style moves?
Probably not. I think they were beer-inspired moves.
All right, well, cheers and keep going.
Bros.
So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this real quick. And so we're going to go down. It's going to get a little dark here for a minute, but we're going to go down and we're going to see Hoffer House, what else they have going down here as we wind our way through. How we doing, guys? And so if you look to your left, this is kind of a good shot that you can see kind of some of the traditional type music being played with a little bit of rock and roll inspired, it looks like, with the banjos plugged in and the drums. It's kind of cool.
We'll go up there a little bit.
We'll go for a closer look, but coming up on some the Oktoberfest merch, if you will, I believe. Some different styles. Oh, and what appears to be a mini version of Das Boots, correct?
It's Das Boots.
And then here is the actual. Is this for sale? You guys sell? Okay. I don't know if this is just yours or you're just Das Booting it up, but. So for some of our listeners and our viewers, maybe tell us a little bit about Das Boot.
About Das Boot?
Yeah.
Well, what you see in front of you is the smallest version that we carry, the shot glasses. At the restaurant, we actually have liter and 2-liter versions for beer enthusiasts among us. You really have to be a hardcore lover of beer to manage an entire 2-liter boot, especially if you're going to chug it. But people do it. People do it all the time.
Really?
They are made of tougher stuff than I am. But
is it true that you have to turn it at the end because of the air bubble, like the movies?
I have not paid attention close enough, and I've certainly never attempted it. But that's accurate. Yeah, the rumors are true.
Okay. Yeah.
So
interesting.
We were just on the other end with Hopper House. You guys are the same entity, right?
Yeah, we're the same organization. We're still Hoffer House Cleveland.
But you have your own food truck?
But we do have the food truck. And that gives us a couple of other options with what we can do with the menu, since we have fryers on board. We can make things like sauerkraut balls and potato pancakes that are favorites in the restaurant, and bring those out here. They're certainly some of my favorites. The potato pancakes are to die for. Really crispy, good stuff.
Tell us a little about these hats here. Is this like a German traditional? This obviously is what I think of with the Lederhosen guys, but this one seems more like Harry Potter-esque. Tell me a little bit about that if you can.
I don't know if I have all that much to tell. I believe that they're also they bring a little bit of that traditional Bavarian flair to the table. The chicken hats, of course, everybody's favorite hats, maybe aren't as traditional, but if you want to stand out, there you go. Of course.
So what'd you say? I'm sorry, I missed what you said about these. Are these just like something you guys doing? Are they traditional?
I believe they're traditional. I'm not an expert on in Bavarian headwear, but yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having a word with us. How much are the hats?
All of them are $14.
Okay. Cool. Thank you for and Das Boots and these are the leaders, right? Yep. And all right, and Das Boot to go. If you want to travel with Das Boot, I mean,
Yep. Make a statement.
Yep. Right? Yeah. And wear it while it's full of beer. I mean, what I don't recommend that, but yeah. Thank you. We're gonna go. Let's check out the polka slash. I don't know.
It's hip hop polka right now.
What is it?
Hip hop polka.
Hip hop polka.
Take care, man. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna get up and close. I'm gonna get as close as I can.
That's fine.
So it might get a little loud.
Yeah, I'll monitor the music.
If you look to your right, I believe we have a
Devo,
Akron's finest. I guess I mean, if you just you can't just it just happens. You're just walking.
In heaven, there is no beer.
All of a sudden, you just got a little bounce in your step.
Before you sign off, Buzz, before you sign off, I just want to remind everybody that next week, big week for 3 Throw to Go, right?
Yeah.
So we are going to be broadcasting live for our first time from the Bridges Studios at Acme #1. So we're excited about that. We got big developments, lots going on there.
I'm gonna come do some shopping, and then you let me know if you need anything while I'm out there, and I'll just bring it on up. Bring some Brussels sprouts or whatever you need.
All right, man. Go ahead and do your sign up, baby.
Yeah, that was the hip hop polka apparently, but they were getting down. That was pretty amazing. We saw the Hopper House, we saw a Thirsty Dog, we saw the Pierogi Lady. My goodness, wow! That's all I can say about the Pierogi Lady is wow. The Hop and the Bean. We will be live yet again tomorrow night back in Stowe. So we were at the Corner Cup Coffee House last night for our last episode. If you haven't caught that, go back and check that episode out. Phenomenal vision and great. Hold on. The crowd is chanting beer. It doesn't get any better than that. It doesn't get any more hop and bean than that. Moon Man, I hope we got that, so we can use that on a soundbite at some point. But anyways, Hop and the Bean, we had to be at a small beer fest in Stowe, the Stowe Monroe Falls Community Foundation organization. I'm saying it wrong, but I apologize. But you'll learn more about it tomorrow night. And then next Thursday, we'll be in Canton for Royal Docks Brewing Company. So we've got, and then like Hank said, 3 Throw to Go in Acme. We've got a lot going on. You're going to want to catch all of our shows and all of our episodes coming in. But Hank, we also have another part of our network that has a show tonight, correct? You want to tell us about that?
As soon as we sign off here, there's going to be a review on Venom. So our show, Does It Suck? Our affiliate show, Does It Suck? Is going to be reviewing Venom. We went and saw it this week, and they've got that breaking right after the show is complete.
All right, so be sure to check that out. I couldn't really hear it. Hank is saying the polka's getting a little loud. It's getting a little crazy here. If you haven't been downtown, come on down to Lock 3. Get your Oktoberfest on. It's a blast. But until tomorrow night, I'm Buzz Andrews, and I'm all hopped up.
This one is gone, and I could use another one. Bring me more beer. Bring me more beer. More beer, sweetheart. Working on my gut, it's been so greasy. It's stressing me out, and so used to. I need to unwind, so I'll stand my behind them. Darling, if you don't mind, bring me more beer, bring me more beer. This one is gone, and I could use another one. Bring me more beer, bring me more beer, bring me more beer, sweetheart. Bring me more beer. This one is gone, and I could use another one. Bring me more beer. Bring me